Today we at the Tuinroete Dam. That stands for, that is one of the black languages, the Garden Route Dam. People call it, and that was built on opened in 3rd October 1918. And one thing I've noticed is that almost everybody in town calls it the George Dam. That is, strictly speaking, not the name. Say hello to Adele.
Hi.
Tennis partner, come hiking partner, our partner. And there they call it George Dam, which it isn't. It's the Garden Route Dam. But anyway, I believe there's a trail that goes all along the edge of the dam here. But on this side, not on the tree side, we have gone more than once before. So let's go and see if it is possible to just go all along the edge here. Water's still, eh? Let's go and have a look. See how far we can come here. Clearly we're walking in where there is water. I don't know what the percentage is. My guess is probably 90-something%. Dam wall. Look at that reflection of the sun. I was just talking to a fisherman on the left hand side there, and he was telling me that the water here drops by about, what is it, inch. Drops by about 2 or 3 inches a day, but still a lot of water. I knew for a fact that it's not running over because I'm up to date with it on the Facebook, on the social Facebook groups, so that doesn't come as a surprise. But it is pleasing to see how much water we still have in it, because it's been a long while since we've had any decent rain. So yeah, the last so-called decent rain was actually a bit of a flood, and that was at quick 100 millimeters, and since then nothing. So it's coming like contrast, either a bit of a flood or nothing for quite some time. There's been no 20 millimeters and a 30 here and a 10 or 15 there. Let's go and check on the other side here. You can hear that pump house from here at the bottom there. So I'm always amazed at how small that pump house is, that is supposed to pump all this water up for the entire town. That little building down there, it all starts there. How does this look? Check here. That'll be a nice photo. I wonder what the purpose of the sign is. Invasive plant solutions, environmental management, alien invasive management, and then website, email address, and contact number. I'm wondering whether that means if you're interested in helping, maybe, then you've got all the contact numbers, websites, emails there. I'm just surprised there's nothing there saying if you wish to. Wat is vrywillig in Engels nou weer? I'll think of it now. You know, if you volunteer. If you wish to volunteer, then contact. I'm surprised that doesn't stand there. No, it's nice and cool this side. But actually today isn't particularly hot. It is a nice autumn day. I know for a fact we're going to get to a nice part which looks pretty stunning for a photo now. All the pine trees here on the right hand side. And this pine forest is one of the few that is actually very healthy in between. In other words, what I mean is you can comfortably walk in between them, and there's no invasive plants and shrubs and thorns and what have you under the middle there. Oh man, I thought I was busy taking a photo. Check these rocks. Contrast between these stunning rocks here and the pine trees there. And there's a seat. You can just walk up here and go and have a seat there. I don't know who built it. In fact, I've never known about it until now. I only noticed it now. Still got a way to go around there. And check this here. When you're at a place like this, you must shift your camera slowly, not fast. This part you might like, where the forest basically just stops out of the blue. There's the road we've been going all along, and then you look up here and the forest stops, and you've got a clear road going up. Pine forest, I mean, basically stops on the right hand side, and then you've got more like indigenous and actually quite a lot of wattle trees on the left hand side. And then here, if one wanted to, you could go all around the dam, which we've done numerous times, down to Pepsi pools. Morning. And then yeah, there's also something, I don't know if I've ever come down here, but clearly there's a footpath here. So let's just go and check here. Maybe there's a seat or something. Clearly some sort of path here. Normally they create a path when it's worth it to get to some nice little spot. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Let's have a look here. Quite honestly, I think it just goes down to the water. But look at the flowers here. Look at the flowers, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know if you're going to see the red ones there. Lovely. I'll take a photo here. Yes, I am. When the dam overflows, then this is where water goes over. And you must have seen videos when we had a flood. On the 2 occasions that we had a flood, that it was running over here like in megaliters, mega quantities over on the side here. Let me go a bit down here, can you see? Comes down from the right, comes down from the left, and then you've got that little channel there, and then runs over there. And this here is still the Swartrivier, and this ends up meeting down on a T-junction with the Caimans down at Wilderness. And yeah, I'm going to take a photo here. Better than nothing, doing absolutely nothing, which would have happened. And I was invited by Adele and encouraged to go for a walk. So we came to the dam and went around most of it. And last time we just went down straight here, down to the Katrivier. But this time we decided to do the most common one, which is the main entrance that goes in there all along to the bridge. Or the dam wall, actually, not the bridge. So anyway, better than nothing. I know there's not going to be a lot of viewers on this video, but it sure is better than nothing, because if there are any regular viewers, then you know that there's normally something on a Sunday. And I was originally not planning on doing anything today, except to play with the dogs. But I was persuaded, so at least we did something. They might, yeah, next week, if you have watched this all along, until next Saturday is the climb of the climb, where we're going up Craddock Peak. We're going to be going up all the way to George Peak. You can't see how high it is here. And from George Peak, we're going to be doing the vertical, what they call the vertical, up to George Peak at the top, which is vertical. And then from there we move on at least another 6 or so kilometers to Craddock Peak. Is my finger at the right place? Craddock Peak, which is 220 meters higher stay tuned for that, because we've got a blind Cole, that's going to be joining us. Anyway, thanks for joining. Cheers, guys.